Hello everyone, welcome to the week of Valentine's Day week, February 14th. Got a few things to cover. I'm going to talk about the value of preparation. Anecdotally, telling you a couple stories from this week. Also, I want to lead off with the fact that mortgage interest rates have gone up dramatically. We expected they'd creep up through the year and reach 4. Well, they did a jump to 3.75 about 6 weeks ago, and then over last weekend, and most are pointing to the Ukraine-Russia potential conflict and military action, the rates went up to 4.25. So within the last 4 months, we're up 1.25% on mortgage interest rates. I haven't seen it affect the market so much, but what always happens is that some people fall out of their ability to buy, a property in a certain price range. They have to hunt lower, and so we will see less demand, slightly less demand anyway, for every price range. I have a special announcement at the end of this video, so please hang in there for all of you musical theater fans, especially. Anyway, we're showing houses the other day, and had a client very excited about a certain house. I'll read what the agent wrote about it, some parts of it. Awesome townhome, great location, entire interior has been recently updated, including new carpet, luxury metal tile, new vanities, new lighting, hardware, new countertops, all of this. So we were pretty excited to go. And we went over there. We know the area. We've been kind of stalking it. We got in, and initially everything looked great. Carpet was there, new and pretty good premium quality. We liked the electric fireplace that was recently installed. And out back, we had a good amount of green space. So feeling pretty favorable. We started to walk toward the kitchen, and we got a funny smell. We realized it was paint mixed with some sort of sour odor that we never did figure out. But we swung around in the kitchen, and we noticed that one window was entirely fogged over. They were painting while we were there, and all of this humidity from all the painting had frosted over not only that window, but several. The dishwasher was discombobulated, the underneath kick plate was gone. Some of the trim on the side of the new Formica countertops was not even installed. We continued our tour. Some of the bifold doors were not functioning. One had fallen off, that sort of thing. So we entered the showing thinking this is maybe the one. Very excited. And then we had a little powwow after we toured the property, and I could see enthusiasm had dimmed, and I understood why. Still, went back to the office, did my proper due diligence, pulling tax records, comparative listings and sales in the area, realist report, reviewing the seller's property disclosure. Also called the realtor and said, we may be writing an offer. How many do you have? Building some rapport, trying to get an idea what their situation is. Nice guy, didn't talk to him a long time. Came back to the office, did all that due diligence, and then I called my client. And they simply told me that the bloom was off the rose. It was so much different than what they had expected, what the few pictures it showed, and certainly what the copy had claimed was the condition and gorgeous appearance of this property. So we didn't end up writing. A couple days later, the listing agent emailed me and said, hey, you said you had some interest. Why aren't you writing? And I said, well, frankly, my buyers were very disappointed in the condition of the property, and it really diminished their enthusiasm. He then came back and said, I thought good agents could explain to their clients what punch list items are and how the property will, the quality will reach sometime in the next few days. Thought that was a little insulting, took exception to that. And I emailed back, actually trying to be constructive, but pointedly saying that it's not on me as a buyer's agent when I represent buyers or the client to try to understand and visualize what a property is going to look like when it's in this kind of condition, especially when you represented that it's in really good condition, move in and everything's been touched. I said, basically, that's on you. You've missed an opportunity. Buying is an emotional situation, and you've diminished the emotional appeal for this property. Well, a couple days later, I looked at the listing, and even in the hottest market in known memory for sellers, this property hasn't sold. It went back under a temporarily not available status so they could finish those items. And the result will not be nearly as good. Any house that's lasting longer than a few days gets kind of a bad mark on it, and this seller will not do as well because they weren't prepared. Now, by contrast, preparation. We are the highest preparation realtor that I know of, realty group that I know of. Besides staging, window washing, 4 different kinds of photography, marketing materials, 4-color, detailed explanation of everything that the seller has done through the years to maintain and improve the property. We tell quite a compelling story. Last Friday, a listing of ours on Stonewall Farms Curve went live as a coming soon. Now you can collect showing requests as a coming soon, but you can't allow anyone to be in the property until you say an availability date, which was going to be the following Thursday. So 6 days later. In the meantime, we got an almost too good to be true sight unseen offer. After some negotiation and really looking at could we do better, and realizing that we likely could not do any better, we did accept a sight unseen offer with no contingencies, no inspection contingency, not even a 10-day right of rescission contingency for the association. So you can see where poor preparation can really hurt and outstanding preparation can really help. Yes, most every house is selling, but how much for? It's up to us to maximize the result of our clients, and that's what we did in that situation. So I hope you'll see the importance of that and work with me as a realtor that understands the importance as well. Anyway, the big announcement, have access to 30 seats for Hadestown, 2019 Tony Award winning musical. We have a special little pipeline through RE/MAX Results, and I bought them up a bunch. Now the compelling part of this is not only the performance itself, but the price. Right now they're selling for $150 online on up. I saw some for especially good seats were in the $700-800 range. This is for Wednesday, March 16th, and Friday and Saturday, I think the 18th and 19th of March. Anyway, that weekend. These tickets I can sell to you for what I bought them for, $77.50. So if you want tickets to Hadestown on either of those 2 dates, get to me first. I know they'll go fast. The only people that know about this is my family, and now I'm releasing it to you. So call me, text me, email me. They'll go quick. We'll find out who's really watching these videos. Anyway, thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.